some of y'all so churchy, and I'm gonna make you uncomfortable because I like it when church people squirm in their seats when you say stuff. So I'm about to say this, it's gonna be good. Our next speaker is Ike Johnson, and he is gonna come up here and talk to you about UFW lifestyle, and that stands for unfuckwithable. I wanted to say that. And it says unfuckwithable lifestyle, I am the greatest. So, you guys, welcome to the stage, Ike Johnson. Ike Johnson, Ike Johnson.
The champ is here! The champ is here! Come on with me. The champ is here! Say with me, the champ is here! Come on now! The champ is here! 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 Come on now! Champ's here! The champ is 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 here! Mike Johnson, I'm the founder of UFW Lifestyle. Stands for Unfuckwithable. We train people on how to live unfuckwithable lives, where you're healthy, wealthy, focused, and fearless, and unapologetic. Unfuckwithable. Our pillars are health, wealth, romance, and confidence. Today I'm going to talk about confidence, but more than that, what it takes to be confident in an unfuckwithable way. Now, when I say unfuckwithable, that's what I mean by that. When you're truly at peace with yourself and nothing anyone says or does can touch you or harm you. It's not about just being meditative, it's about being strong and let that energy within you flow out. No one would touch you. Bullies, the police, your neighbors, your family. Once you become unfuckwithable, no one and nothing will harm you. Nothing. Let me give an example of some people who exemplify what it means to be unfuckwithable. The first one, Beyonce. Now, when Beyonce goes on stage, she is fierce. Now, you've seen her before. She's made a few stumbles on stage. What does she do? She jumps back up confident, unfuckwithable. When you're at that level, you can stumble, you can fall, but you're gonna jump up confident because you know that nothing can touch you. You don't care about mistakes any longer. There's things you do to keep on going. She is confident. Another person, bless her soul, the late, great Aretha Franklin. She refused to go on stage unless she had her money in a bag by her piano. Now keep in mind, this is back in a time in the 60s and 70s where black people just did not do that, let alone black women. She said, I know my worth, I will not perform unless you give me my money first. She was unfuckwithable. She knew her place. She knew, more than that, her value. Unfuckwithable. And who can forget the late, great Muhammad Ali? In his prime, he was so great that he can predict when an opponent would fall. And he would even rhyme about it. Now come on, think about that. You're boxing somebody. They're telling a rhyme when you're going to fall. And it goes into your mind. Maybe he's right. Maybe I will go down in one. He was so unfuckwithable that he could do that. However, he did not start off that way. He started off as a very small, scrawny kid in Louisville, Kentucky. At 12 years old, he decided he wanted to box because he got tired of getting his ass kicked. That's what happened. So he said, I'm gonna box. And more than that, he said, and keep in mind again, this scrawny-ass kid is walking around the neighborhood saying, I am the greatest. I am the greatest. No one believed him but him. He believed that one day he'd be great. He drew pictures of himself boxing and being great. He thought about Cadillacs and mansions at 12 years old. And what happened? He became great. Who can forget this? Him standing over there, next slide, standing over Sonny Liston, saying, I told you I'm great. No one thought that he would beat Sonny Liston. No one but him. Him and the God within. Because he declared that he was great. He said, I am the greatest. I am the greatest, over and over again. And it became part of him. It became his mindset. It became his body. And he hated training. He hated training, but he knew if he just trained long enough, he'd be able to become champion and live a great life. Now let's look at some of these icons and let's ask ourselves, what did they do that we can do to become great as well too? Well, number one, they practiced. They practiced their craft. So much so that they went beyond just wanting to win, being able to win. They practiced so that they could not lose. If you want to become unforgettable and confident, practice whatever your craft is. You'll become so good that people will not even compete against you because they realize you were that good. Number two, they had several tools that they used that you can use as well too. One being they visualized. They imagined themselves being great. So every day they would sit down and they would see in their mind's eye what they wanted their future to look like. They saw themselves being great. Now, think about this. Let's say you want to buy that new car. Like when I want to buy a Bentley. Let's say you want that new outfit. You may want that special one in your life. You may want to live in a certain neighborhood. Well, the key is for you to imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. The second key is for you to use, we've done it so far, use affirmations that are very powerful. I am this, I am that. When you use the keyword I, what you do is you invoke the God within you to move on your behalf. Whenever you say the word I, God and all around you moves. Whether it's I am sick, I am lonely, no matter what you say, you are invoking God around you to move. So why not say I am great, I am healthy, I am rich? Because the God within you will respond to whatever you say. Now, if you have a challenge doing that and visualizing, what you may want to do is go out, like I did, drive the Bentley, try on the Armani suit, put on the Rolex, because if you do that, God will find a way to get them to you. I guarantee that. I drove 3 Bentleys before I got that one. As a matter of fact, when I went to the Bentley dealership, I didn't even go inside the first time. I just looked through the window. The next time, the guy said, why don't you just come on in and sit inside the car? I said, I don't know if I can do this. He said, come on inside. So I came inside. Third time, I said, you want to drive it? Really? My point is this. It helps you to imagine yourself being somewhere. Go ahead and try them things out. Walk around the new neighborhood you want to live in. Try on a new outfit. Now, I don't recommend you stalking the person that you like. I don't recommend that. But if you happen to show up in a place where they are, hey, what can I say? Okay. No stalking though. Now, even when you have things or acquire things, you can still be at intersections. And one key point is also within you, with mission 2, using the I word, like I to invoke, I mentioned to visualize, also have a deep sense of why. Why do you want to live a certain way? Or why do you want to change your life? That deep sense of why is where you are right now, perhaps. You may be at an intersection. It may be your job that you want to change. It may be your lifestyle. You may want to make more money, what have you. That could be your why. Or you may want to help heal your family member. Whatever the case is, what is your why? That's the key point. What is your why? Now, even once you've accomplished things, you still are at intersections. Like, example of myself here. I'm also a consultant as well, too, and I try about traveling. So, one place I traveled to was Mongolia. I like traveling, and I thought it'd be a great place to go. The guy that I worked with said, Ike, if you knew how harsh this was, you probably not have gone. And he was right. It was harsh. We were out in the Gobi Desert. It got down to minus 45 degrees below zero. It was cold. The food was bad. It was dusty. I thought to God I was going to die there. I really did. I thought I'm going to die in the desert. This is me getting ready to go to work, by the way. We had to wear orange because of the mining site equipment, and it was dangerous. So much so, before I went there, they said you had to get special insurance. So if you are sick, we can send anywhere around the world a helicopter to get you out of there. That's how harsh it was. It was harsh. I used affirmation. I said, God, I am at home safe with my loved ones and family. I am home safe with my loved one every day. I am home safe, and God found a way to get me out of there. God deported me out of Mongolia. Now, I want to say this. When you ask God to move, let God move. You may not agree with the way he moves, but let God move through you. If it takes getting deported from Mongolia, so be it. God got me out of Mongolia. Next example. Now, you probably say, now, this guy is doing pretty well off. He's driving this. He's living in a lake, house on a lake. He has some problems. Well, a few years ago, next slide, I was, hate to admit it, but we're all friends now. I was not the man that you see. I was a 2-minute man. You know, you guys hear that? 2-minute man. So I was a little fast on the trigger. Not what I wanted to be, because there's nothing worse than you being with a woman and she's looking at you like, is that it? You know, that's just, that is, ooh. So I decided that I really wanted to, you know. So, but I didn't want to go to the doctor. I did not want to take any pharmaceuticals. I didn't want to take any of that crap over the counter. So I said, God, well, first of all, I visualized. I saw myself, enough said. I saw myself doing, I visualized that. I could have made a porn movie on my visions, but I visualized that anyway. So God said, develop your body, work on your body, work on your mind, relax, and that's what I did. So I worked my body, and next thing I know, I went from 2 minutes to 5 minutes. 5 minutes to 10 minutes. 10 minutes. After a while, over an hour. I was saying, well, yeah, this is where I want to be. Now, we're going to find that feeling of wanting something bad with declaring that we are the greatest. So I want this bad enough, and I see the water coming up. I can look up, I see the air, I see the light. I'm almost there, and I know I'm the greatest. So say it. I am the greatest. I am the greatest. I am the greatest. I am the greatest. If you struggle to get that air, I am the greatest. I am the greatest. Little Lord. Greatest. I am the greatest. I am the greatest. I am the greatest. I am the greatest. A little bit lower, I am the greatest. Now whisper, I am the greatest. I am the greatest. Now within 3 times, silent to yourself. I am the greatest. Silently. Thank you. You guys understand? What you did was this. Folks, the power of God within you. You did that. You did that by visualizing. You did that by generating energy. You did that by declaring that you are the greatest. You did that. That's how you can change your life. Visualize, generate energy, command it through your speaking. You would change your life. Now, I implore you to do things next. I'd like you to do this. I'd like you to try that for the next 30 days. Every morning, every evening. Pick your own situation, your own affirmation, and try that. At the end of 30 days, I'd like you to send me a 2-minute testimonial telling me how your life has changed. We're going to put it up on our website as well too, because I want people to see the power that you're going to create and change your life. 30 days, every morning, every evening. Don't be ashamed, just try it out. Pick your situation, pick your affirmation, whatever you want it to be, try it out. And in the 30 days, send me or get in touch with me and let me know how your life has changed. You are great. You are the greatest. You are the champions. I love you. God bless you. And thank you very much. Thank you.